Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. This is gonna be episode 5 of Doki Doki Literature Club. And right now we left off from whenever we were gonna go ahead and help Natsuki with the baking for the festival. Alright, so it's already Sunday. I'm beginning increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayoris since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, when we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Najee.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't been coming over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right, yeah. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how'd you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. So now it's afraid of keeping me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Oh, that is true. I mean, she is vice president, so I would expect Sayori to know about that. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Oh, so I guess it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Nachi.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? Look, I know something happened to you, Sayori. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Neji. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You really just made me say it, aren't you, Neji? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I wait to school every day? Just most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring into waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
What?
Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Neji. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's pretty sweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But I also feel like a bat being thrown against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Having everyone be happy and together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like it's really going through my heart. So that's why the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Neji. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that I could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart for hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And then I came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's how I am. And that's why I don't accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace.
Neji.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way at all.
Neji.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Neji,
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
Gently Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Neji. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. It's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How much like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that'll be nice then. Yeah.
Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me in my house. At the very least, you want to come on and help her out? It'll be fine. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright, I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. And we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes and back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know that she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in.
Sup?
Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez, don't make it so feel awkward already. It's gonna be long after this, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
I don't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you here, right?
Yeah, I did. Got it right here. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good. I think I need to do your part.
Well, of course, yeah. Definitely. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than saying something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's get to the kitchen. Right this way.
Wait, what, you're not gonna offer me a taste to have it back from me? Where's your hospitality, Maggie?
Come on. Since when do I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Yeah, this is ridiculously heavy.
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you.
This isn't so small, isn't it? You jerk.
Natsuki hits a fist in my chest. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I prove people wrong when they only think I'm like my size. It's fine I get to be small also better than other people. But, jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. We're gonna start or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What?
That's a little bit more like you. You're more familiar to speaking more like that.
Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I'm just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? Just because I have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean that you treat me like...
Natsuki catches words and her face turns red. Natsuki.
Forgot it. I ain't saying anything. I should apologize.
I should probably apologize.
Huh?
I appreciate that you're trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate to you. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours.
How do you know that anyway?
You just trust me on this one.
Gross.
Hey, what was that to me?
Who else?
Hey, let's just get started already.
You don't sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Neji.
And then Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. We're finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up the precious bacon.
Neji, where'd you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. But what are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I can each try a different color. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Yeah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
You mean what to?
Wait, you're asking me. I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on! I'm not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separating the batter into smaller bowls, and I put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. Presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end. It's just looking at it makes everyone else eyes lighten up. You like the ones you made on my first day, huh?
Apparently, I wanted Neji to sound like Natsuki. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. Yeah, I really loved the Sayoris' reaction whenever she seen Natsuki's cupcakes. I was like, it's pretty cool. I wonder if I could make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and a huge bowl for the icing.
Yeah? The icing's still a little lumpy. Are you even trying?
Oh yeah, it'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'm here all night to do it like that. Yeah, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You want me to beat the crap out of it?
You're looking to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, and then Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't like your those fingers on my icing.
Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I like to see you try. I push harder just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger as Natsuki tugs it in with all her might. And the force of Natsuki's pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! You're on my face!
Well, whose fault is that? There's a big glob of ice on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez, you know what? Take this!
Natsuki wipes him off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh my god, look at this.
Stop!
Now until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Say dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? I guess I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it on my mouth, licking off the icing. Oh my god.
What? Did you seriously just...
Natsuki's so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Reggie, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls. Unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me just like that? And how did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. Look at dirty training, you dummy. How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whiskey and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened.
That smells so good.
The cupcakes are already ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. We'll never get enough of the cupcakes, I'm telling you.
Look at how cute they all look.
She probably shows off the different colored cupcakes in front of the trays. And they look even better they'll look even better once we have the icing.
You need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, stick the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles now make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though.
Well, what's this one for? I picked one of the nozzles and it's a much thinner tip than others.
That's right, thanks. You can use it to make shirts or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday or whatever.
That's sweet. That gives me an idea, actually.
Huh?
Well, it is a literature event, right? We can make it more of a literature thing by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually a really cute idea, so...
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. Not in school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Oh, well,
And then Natsuki's voice tries off.
same with you.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, nothing. It's just doing racing.
Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's not to do, so you really shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to even think about it before Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to an artwork.
Look how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. I'm trying to do a video right now. Hey guys, I'm sorry about that. Yeah,
Well, yeah, but my dad's making that night, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sayoris the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. If she would still eat dinner.
Come on, let's just stay healthy. Besides, when I got coats, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, most of we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Oh, alrighty. That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. Somebody can always have this chance.
As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can make the cupcakes tomorrow, right? You can say, or you can carry some. And you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she should have listened to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki.
Huh?
What you said before about not always having those changes. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
You really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely, or like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you.
Oh, gee. Don't you only care about getting this done? I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
Oh, hey! Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, no, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutched at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
I've felt it for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori?
Huh?
Hi, Neji.
Sayori. Just now, when we weren't...
It's okay, Neji. I stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any of the cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over and see it for myself.
See what? Wait, what are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. That you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Neji? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why is feeling my heart is being split in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Neji. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Well, Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Well, Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you and like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else at all. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Neji. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori.
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you so much. I did this to myself. Neji, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I sat my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her into my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give you. Oh, yeah, I'll do this one. You'll always be my dearest friend. You'll always be my dearest friend. Always. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult things right now, but please trust me that I know it's best, and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they are.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly painful expression.
Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori, it's okay.
It's okay. This is my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I know that sometimes there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. So I could just get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right in that I just want to get back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Neji. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori? I'm left helplessly standing in front of my own house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can't comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm gonna give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here for right now. So, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.